Hey guys, this is Natalie and welcome back. I am doing week 3 in my memory, I keep wanting to say memory planner, but this is my digital memory project life that I am doing. I am again doing this in an 8x10 blurb trade book. So each week I am going through and actually using these templates that I got from, I believe, called Hello Tracy. I'll put a link in below. But I made this as one full page so I can actually see the template as a whole. Normally this comes in just one side of the page, so I wanted to see the whole thing so that I can actually get an overall picture of what I'm doing for my weekly project life. Oh, choking, sorry. So basically I go through and I'm picking one photo from each day from the week, and then I kind of backtrack and I will look for, I think I do a total of 8 or 9 photos per week, and then I will fill the rest of them with cards. I'm trying to get an overview of the week, things that have happened. I'm using my traveler's notebook because I write in that daily, and I am actually underlining any information that I would want to add to my memory, to my Project Life page. I keep wanting to call it memory keeping because that's what I was doing last year. That's not what I'm doing this year. I'm doing Project Life. Anyways, so again, I'm just going through, picking all of my photos, importing them from, taking them from Lightroom and then importing them into Photoshop and then resizing them to go where I want to on the page basically. And it's kind of almost like in chronological order, so that first left hand side, which is a 4x6, that will always be my title card, and then my plan is to have the picture, and then the second row will be 2 pictures, and then the middle tile will have journaling. So I'm kind of going through this plan that I'm thinking is going to work. It's making it a lot simpler. I don't have to really think. I just find all my photos, place them in there, and go from there. I believe in this, I want to say in here I do use my Allie Edwards. It's her new Stories by the Month for 2022. And so I'm really happy that those actually came back. I missed them last year. I have, I want to say 2017, 18, 21 shouldn't do. So yeah, I have a few years worth of her kits, and then I have also gone back into Studio Calico to get their journaling cards, so I have a good variety that I can use, but I'm only going to use those 2 kits basically for my Project Life pages. And then again, I am doing the story kits by Allie Edwards, so those will be more concentrated stories that I'll be using and going from there. So this is how I normally, I'm in Lightroom, but I normally do this on my phone. I adjust all my photos on my phone first, so then when they import into Lightroom on my computer, they're already there and I don't have to adjust it. But I actually wanted this photo because I think I took it earlier in the morning because it was snowing and it was like big chunks of snow, but it never captures correctly, I want to say, on my photos. So I was adjusting it, and I have a few presets that I actually bought off of Etsy. So if you guys ever want, I literally only use like 3 of them, but it comes with a whole bunch. I just like the light and airy feel, and then I do that with the black and white, and then I actually made my own. So sometimes it does put the exposure way too high, and it lightens it overall too much for the photos, so I have one that actually backs it off a little, so I kind of go through those 3 presets for all my photos, and then that's it. So it's just basically making them a little bit lighter and doing a little contrast, and that's about it. That's how I've done all my photos. You can kind of see when I scroll through Lightroom, the ones that have been adjusted, they just have more life to them, I would say. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to find one more photo that I needed. I believe it was a 4x6 to fit into there. So then now I should be, after this photo is dropped in place, I should be good to go with all my photos that I wanted to use for this week. So now I'm going into my folders. I put everything by actual but by brand, and then I go down and drill down even more. So I'm just selecting anything from the Ali Edwards kit for January's Stories by the Month kit and going from there. I recently had found or retook Ali Edwards' class for her Project Life, since I wanted to try Project Life again. And so she always has basically a quote in that corner. So I'm trying to kind of do the same thing, but I think it depends on what kit I'm using. But we'll see. So again, I'm just going through. I noticed, okay, since I put the first 2 cards down, I needed a 3rd blue thing. So I'm trying to do the whole triangle thing, I guess you could say, so it's more appealing to your eye. And so far I think it's working. I still have a hard time with it, but I'm going with it and we'll see how it works. And so now I'm going to basically use her stamp kit, and I'm going to pick the numbers, and I'm just going to do 3 different stories in those gray boxes, and I'll just change that background color to white, and then now I have a white journaling card basically. Well, if I can choose white, not gray. And a key that I learn is I'm too fast to do things, I've noticed, and so I sometimes have to backtrack. But if you click on the layer that you are looking at doing and actually click the layer, you're not going to mess anything else up. So as you could see, I was trying to fill in one of the cards as being white, but then I did the whole page as white. So I have to remember to look at what I'm doing before I actually do it. But it's hard for me, so we'll see. So now that my journaling cards are ready to go and all my other things are basically set, I am going to go through, and I believe I go into, well, I'm just clicking everywhere. Oh, I'm saving this just to be on the safe side in case anything happens, which that's what I'm doing. So here's my Trello board. So I was going through and saving a few photos that I wanted to use throughout the week into the Trello board for week 3. So I'd put the photo in there. But I'm not 100% sure if that's still what I want to do. So I'm using Trello this year instead of Notions or Google Docs. And so with me using this, I'm also using, like I said earlier, my traveler's notebook. So I am underlying certain things in my traveler's notebook that I've written down that I would like to include in my journaling for Project Life. And so now I'm going through and I'm just typing all those things that I had underlined into here. I think the reason why I use this is it's a visual board for me, and also I am a horrible speller, so I have something called Grammarly as an add-on extension to my Chrome thing buttons up there. So as you can see all these things that are underlined with red, so I've spelled them incorrectly. But for some reason with Grammarly, I'm just able to know that I'm spelling things like they should be. I don't care if they're not spelled correctly in my Traveler's Notebook. That doesn't matter to me. But I do want things to be spelled correctly, I guess you could say, if I'm typing it. If I'm handwriting my journaling with my tablet that I use that's connected to my computer, I will leave the spelling errors in there because that's just, I don't know how to spell things. So this is probably one of the main reasons why I use it, and also use Trello is for my spelling. It's connected to that, and I can get all my journaling done within one of these cards. Also, I need to do a little overview at some point of my Trello boards and how I use them. So that'll be a new video soon, hopefully. I'm kind of praying that I get that done. So I'm just putting all my journaling together, getting it spelled correctly, and I should be then now moving on to copying this and putting them into each of the cards. So after I do that, I basically look for a few more elements to put on the page, and then that's it. I save it, and then I will upload it into my program called Bookwrite, which is made by Blurb, and then I'll put my page in there, and then I'm good to go. I think in this video I do show that I go back into the Photoshop template and I delete everything out from there because it's on the cloud as being saved, so it automatically saves, but I like to save things again. But I'd rather have a clean start when I open it again and I don't get confused. Am I working on this? Am I not working on this? So once I'm completed with an actual page for that week or any type of spread, I will make sure that it's uploaded and saved into the program that I use to print my books. And then I'll go back into Photoshop, delete everything, all the layers out, all that hard work, and then have a clean slate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry, I am sick right now, so hopefully it's okay. But if you need anything or if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Again, I'm going to try to do these weekly. And if there's any other things that I feel like I need to share with you guys or show you tutorials, I'm more than happy to actually do them for you. So just let me know if you need any tutorials on anything else. So yeah, hope you have a great Tuesday. Bye.